Welcome to Walkin and Talkin. This is where I walk and talk, get a little fresh air, exercise, let my thoughts flow, and whatever happens, happens. At the end, I drop a little Chinese, so hang on to the very end. All right, today I was going to talk about some of my actual IT things that I've been doing, and today's topic is my 5-star email. Okay, one of the prouder moments that happened in my career as working in IT. It happened when I was working for one company, not gonna mention any names, and we had a deployment over the weekend, and everything just went bad. It went horrible. So we had to do a rollback, just basically reset everything to the way it was. And I had just started working for this company not too long, and on Monday there had to be like an analysis, and we had to send out a big email to explain everything that went wrong and what we're going to do to fix it. Okay, and I was on the DBA team, and somehow of all the departments, I was put in charge of sending this email. It was going to go out to everybody. I mean, like the top president or CEO, everyone was going to be, all eyes were on this email. And I was writing the email, and no matter how I wrote it, it was looking like I was doing some finger pointing. I was going to say, oh, this team did that and that team that. And I didn't want to say that I didn't do anything. So what I did when I was writing this email, I took out all of the pronouns. No I, you, they, no pronouns. I just described exactly what happened. I described exactly what could be done to make the situation better in the future. I laid it out step by step, so methodically, without mentioning any fault on anybody. I just described the problem to a T. And that email was so well received, and everyone thought, oh, I did such a great job in explaining exactly what happened. Nobody was angry, and that sort of elevated me a little bit in a lot of people's eyes and for the position I was working at that company. So when I write a lot of emails now, even to this day, I take out a lot of I's and we's and they's. So like, let's say the database I backed up the database, and someone say, hey, can you back up this database? I won't say I backed up the database. I say the database is successfully backed up. You may proceed. Please proceed with the next step. Something like that. So I take a lot of those pronouns out, and I make it a little impersonal, which in a way is kind of good. It comes off, I think, smoothly. It worked out for me that way. One other thing I noticed, one time I was sitting beside my manager, and my manager was sending an email to someone to resolve some sort of issue. And at first he had typed about 5 lines. He took out 4. He took out 3. Took out 2. Got it down to 1 sentence. And then he sent the email. So the fewer words, the less confusion that could be. If you can express it as concisely as possible, that's another valuable lesson I learned from my manager. Okay. All right. What was I gonna say? I was about to sign off and wrap this up, but I have to do a Chinese word of the day. Chinese word of the day is resolve. 解决, resolve, 解决. And I throw in another one. Problem, 问题. 解决问题, resolve the problem. 解决问题, resolve the problem. Okay, so I hope you can resolve a lot of your problems at work and in personal life. That's it. I'm out. Peace.